Peace and love and peace. Welcome to my fasting diaries. The fast that I am doing this time around is a 3-day dry fast. I don't know what's gonna come out of it after I complete the 3 days, if I'll move into water fast, a juice fast, or just go back to eating. This is honestly a very spontaneous fast that I did, and I have had some extensive fasts that I've done that were like brought on spontaneously, but a lot of them also were very planned, because when you plan to not eat for extensive amounts of times, sometimes over a month, you usually want to plan for that. But again, this one was brought on spontaneously, and I just thought like this would be cool to have a fasting diary and do I don't know, really just share my experience throughout these next few days, and just to kind of talk about fasting in general. And yeah. So like I said, I am doing a 3-day dry fast. That is my plan. A dry fast, as I know it to be, is no food, no water, hence the dry. Now, I do know you can do a hard dry or a soft dry. I am doing soft dry, which means I am still brushing my teeth and showering. A hard dry being no shower and no brushing your teeth, just abstaining from all water in general. That is not what I am doing this time. This is not my first time fasting, or my longest time fasting. But this is my first time fasting in a while. I have not done a 3-day dry in a while. I was once at a point where I was starting every month with a 3-day dry. Pat. I have done 3-day dries before. It's not for the week, and I'm to say that I am one of them. Yes, I'm one of them. Yes, I'm one of them. Yeah, I'm one of them. Yeah. No, really though. I'm gonna start with how this came about, like me even starting this fast, why I'm doing it. I'm sure there is at least one person that's like, what do you mean you're not eating or drinking no water for 3 days? So, basically, I have not, like I said, I have not done a 3-day dry fast in a while, but I am someone that really appreciates fasting. I do definitely appreciate the spiritual and just overall benefits of fasting. And I do believe that fasting is a lifestyle, and it's a lifestyle that I'm gonna live, baby. Okay? Until I leave this form, I am going to live that lifestyle. Because, again, yes, I'm one of them. Yes, I'm one of them. I am going to live that life. Anyway, let me not rumble my mouth. Though I can, because this is my platform. Anyway, child. Anyway, the past few days, I can't say I've been just eating food, just on it, but I'm definitely been on and off with enjoying, consciously eating, because that's what I feel my body needs, and just kind of snacking excessively because I can, really. My mother was also beginning a fast today that she mentioned. She was the one, and then it just kind of came to mind. Today is also a new moon. Like, how aligned for me to just jump into a 3-day dry fast on a new moon. Yesterday, March 1st, is also a significant date for me, for a few reasons. And yeah, I don't know. I just felt, if you know, you know. When you feel it's time to fast, you just feel it's time to fast. And it's just time to lock in. So yeah, again, I usually go into fast, very intentional, very organized. I'm doing it for this. I'm looking to gain this. I know once I come out from this, I will have gained this. But honestly, I don't have that with this one, to be honest. And yet I do have a strong discipline with this one. I have had fasts that I've started before that I just didn't complete, whether it be it was not the time or I just wasn't feeling it, y'all. Like, I'm not trying to not eat for 28 days. I'm just not trying to do it this time. But I don't know, I feel good about this one. And I guess with that, I'll go into the actual fasting diaries because I do want to just kind of bring along and just be very honest and authentic with my feelings and just the days and the feelings that come and go throughout the days. So yeah. So day one, which is today, it is about, I'm just gonna guess it's like 9 o'clock. So cheers to me because I consider that a day completed. Because even if I was to fall off, child, you should do that the next day. If you just can't last the rest of these few hours. Anyway, so yay me, I completed day one. Honestly, day one was very, like, it was cool. I woke up, again, this was very spontaneous. Like, last night I went to sleep and I was not in the mindset, like, I'm for sure fasting tomorrow. Like, I'm for sure starting fast. But it was very on my mind, like, there's like 97% possibility that I will be starting to fast tomorrow. And I also kind of was just like, we just gonna go with the flow. You know what I mean? Miss flow it up, okay? Miss go with the flow. So I woke up. I usually always wake up and I have a glass of water like right next to my bed, and I usually always do that. Obviously, I didn't have that, and it wasn't, you know, it wasn't hard for anything. I didn't have any stomach pains or any like severe. What I will note today that maybe like a few hours ago I was experiencing a very, very, very minor headache, very minor. And around that same time, I was also experiencing, like, you know, like when your stomach just empty, child, like empty, and it feel empty. It's not even growling. You just feel hollow. Like, I did feel that for a little bit. I don't anymore. My energy, I haven't really experienced like low energy today. For the most part, I kept myself informed. I was on my phone just scrolling a lot more than I would, one, like to admit, and two, like to do. I don't enjoy scrolling on social media. I may do it sometimes, but I never enjoy it. I never enjoy it. And when I am in that space, I know, like, anyway, so yeah, that was that. What else can I say? As far as mood, so I was in a good mood today. I did notice like a few hours ago I was more irritable. Not even irritable, just like wanting to be to myself. As you know, which is not, not normal when you haven't ate or drank anything all day, you know. So yeah. Day one, with 3 day drives, I don't know which one is hardest. Day two or day, I feel like I don't know, it might be day two because it's like you just right in the middle of it. Day one, you're optimistic, you're like, I can do this. It's only one day. Day two, it's like you so close, but yet so far. But you know you got something behind you that you completed. And then once you at day three, it's like, again, I know I'm one of them, so I gotta finish this. Oh, and little authentic moment, of course. I won't say of course because maybe not everyone has this thought when they're fasting, but shit. I did think, like, do I really want to do this tomorrow? Like, that is very normal to think. Like, I was just like, do I want to do I want to continue this? Do I want to wake up and not eat or drink nothing all day again tomorrow? Like, do I really want to do that? I did have that thought. And this is when it becomes it already is, but this is when it really boils down to your discipline, your willpower, and really just your want to do it. Like, and that's why it's very important that you never, Pepper, stop whining. It's very important that you don't force yourself to go into fast like this because I do feel it is a a spiritual commitment as well as a spiritual act to really fast. And if your heart is really not in it, if you do not feel the strength to do it to the best of your ability, do not. Like I said, there have been at least 2 fasts. I can think of 2 fasts that I began and did not complete in its full entirety or to the same extent or rules that I had planned to from the very beginning, and that is okay. Because sometimes it just ain't your time. Especially depending on how long the fast was or, which type of fast you were doing. And yeah. So that is my little day 1 update. Finding my mood has been on the up and up. I am happy about it. I don't feel tired. I don't have any cravings. That's another thing I forgot to mention. I don't have any cravings. Yeah, like today was a easy flowing day for me for sure. Yeah, this is my day 1. I'm so happy to share my experience, and yeah, peace and love and peace. This is my day 2 check-in. As far as updates and my feelings for today, I definitely do not have as much energy as I did yesterday, and that's cool. It is what it is. I noticed I was having more irritable or quick to irritability earlier and today. And I definitely have thought about food more today than I did yesterday. And not even like excessive cravings, but food has crossed my mind. Like X, Y, and Z would be pretty tasty right now type thing. So yeah. That is where I'm at. I am currently at the park. I just wanted to get out. I think that is very important while you are fasting to keep yourself as busy as you can while also resting as much as you can. So it definitely is a balance between the two because you don't want to overwork yourself. But yeah, I'm just out. I took a shower earlier, got myself dressed, and here I am. I get out of that sun. I love the sun and I love water, and I'll be so excited when I can take a drink of some water. Also noticed today, in addition to, in correlation with, and as a little side dish to my energy being lower, I am definitely moving slower, talking slower, and yeah, and it's just day 2. But again, this is where we are, and yeah. So because I did want to talk a little bit more about like fasting in general, in addition to like this being like just, I don't know, a video diary for me to share. I also, so because of that, I want to talk about one of my favorite reasons, or one of my favorite benefits, or just favorite, that I get from fasting, or that I feel fasting can do for anyone. Is really, I want to talk about 1, like a reset, and 2, just discipline. Like fasting is the ultimate, especially dry fasting. They all will build your discipline in some way, some fashion. Dry fasting, it is one of the ultimate disciplines, in my opinion, for sure. As humans living this experience, that is something that we need as humans. Our spirit does not need edible food. Our spirit doesn't need, food every day, or at all, really. It is the flesh that needs food. So it really disciplines you in spirit. And like I said, like the flesh, it ties you into your spirit. It brings you back to your spirit. It brings you back to your truth. It gives you that reset. It like puts you back in place. And it is also, what I really like is that it builds your mental strength. It builds your strength as a whole to how much you can really do and how powerful you really are and how connected we really are to the divine, that we have the ability to not eat for days and be okay. You know, I'm sure there are articles or professionals somewhere that will tell you if you're doing what I'm doing, you'll die. But look at me. Not only am I alive, but I look very good. So don't, always, I won't say always push it, but just know we can do so much more than what the flesh is capable of doing. Not to undermine our human experience at all, but I do feel it is important. However, and I feel it is important to balance the two, to be in touch with your body and your spirit and your mind. That perfect trifecta, for real. And like, as far as it being just a reset, like, it not even a spiritual and a mental reset, but for your body. Our organs are constantly working to process the food that we are constantly eating. And your body needs a break. Like, your organs need a break from constantly working to process and digest and do all the other things that it does for the food that we are consuming daily. I feel it's very beneficial. I'm very excited that I am doing this. I'm just very excited for this platform in general. And I'm just glad that I'm sharing this experience in it. So, I don't know, I guess that's just a little fasting spill. Like I said, I wanted to talk a little bit about fasting in this video too. And yeah, I am about to sit here for a few more minutes at the park. I may run some short errands that I wanted to do, but we gonna see, y'all, cause I don't know. Your girl eyes is a little heavy, they a little low. And yeah, as of today, I also still do not know what I'm gonna do coming out of this fast, as far as like if I'm gonna do a water fast for an extended amount of time, a juice fast for an extended amount of time, go back to just eating again. As I said yesterday, this was a very spontaneous fast I did, but I'm very glad. This was a very spontaneous fast, and I'm very glad that I'm doing it. And yeah, love. Peace and love, and peace. Today is day 3, and I'm ready to get some nutrients up in me. Today is definitely my most like type of day. I'm very ready for midnight tonight to have some water. I do think that I'm going to have some juice. I do think I'm going to go into juice, but I'm still not completely sure. Update on how I feel. Last night, right before bed, was the first time since I started that I actually experienced thirst. So, just to give y'all like a little feel, like it took a minute for me to be like, I'm thirsty. Like right now, I'm thirsty. I want water. This is what it is. I'm thirsty. And yeah, last night and the night before, I also noticed my dreams getting a tad bit more like, what was that? Like, what was that? Also, last night was the first night I experienced like that kind of restless type of sleep. Like, I was tossing and turning a lot. Woke up really early, like extremely early. I think it was like, it had to be like 5, maybe 5:30. I went back to sleep, even though it wasn't that easy to go back to sleep. It was easy, but it wasn't super easy to go back to sleep. Last night, so by the way, day 2, what I recorded, day 2, that was around 2:30, I believe. Right now it's about 4 o'clock, just to give, and yeah, so it's about 4 o'clock right now. Last night and today, I've definitely been in like that phase where I'm thinking about food. I'm thinking about recipes. Recipes are coming at me. I'm like, that would be good. Right now, I'm looking at some cashews that look very good. I love cashews. I would love to eat some right now. And I've been very sluggish today. Like, I've been very sluggish. I stayed in the bed for a very long time, and then once I got out of the bed, I just laid on the couch. It took me a lot to put on these clothes, and this is the reality of it. So yeah, that is my updates. I don't know if there's anything else. Yeah. I do want to say I do believe that a 3-day dry fast brings divine favor for sure. Like I was saying earlier, it's not a lot of fasts that or any fast that I've done that I didn't have like a definitive intention with while I was doing it. And yet with this one, I do still feel very called to do it, and I actually wanted to do it, you know? Like, moving forward, I don't know if I want to do 3 days with just water after this. I don't know if that's what I want to do. Now, sometimes, granted, yes, what you want, you know, you can kind of kiss it up and throw it away and just do what you need. But this don't feel like one of them scenarios. This feel like what I want to do, I'm going to want to do. And again, I don't know if I want to just go into 3 days of only water after this. I have some juice that I had made. And by the way, if anyone doesn't know, when I'm talking about juice, I'm talking about fresh pressed juice that I'm making myself or either getting at a juice bar. But I have juice that I made myself. I also, you know, I make and sell juices also, but I'm talking about juice I make myself. I'm not talking about, you know, no apple juice or orange juice at Kroger. Like, what can that do for me? So, if anyone didn't know that. But I'm really looking forward to some juice. Like, it just I'm very curious. Has any of you done a 3-day dry fast? Have any of you heard of it? Have people around you that's done it? Tried to do it and maybe didn't complete it? Just know anything about it. I don't know. Anything at all. Talk to me. Let me know. My mouth is so dry. I have never done a hard dry, like not brushing your teeth, not showering, but I can only imagine, child. I can only imagine. So yeah, this is my day 3 update. Not much to say. Like I said, I'm ready to, it's like, honestly, if I ate a meal, it would more so just be greed. That juice though, that juice sounds very good. And that's what I'm trying to get up into, is that juice. This is my day 3, it's about 4. I'm thinking I'm going to come back and take my first sip of water with y'all. I'm excited. I'm very excited. And I just might have some juice at midnight too. I don't know if I'm gonna wait till tomorrow. I think I'm gonna get a little wild and have some juice at midnight. But we gonna see. We gonna see. Yeah. That's really it. I wish I had more to talk about, because this, not only do I really enjoy like sharing this experience, it keeps me entertained. And it's just something I feel is worth talking about, sharing. So yeah, but I'm also keep it real. If I ain't got nothing to say, I ain't got nothing to say. So peace and love. Day 3. I will be back once it's time to that is water. That is, and yeah, peace and love and peace. I made it. I am so happy. I am so grateful to be drinking this water. Cheers, my first sip of water. Anything anything I am intaking into my body in 3 days. And I'm doing it with y'all. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. cheers to me. I did decide that post this fast, I more than likely will be eating primarily raw foods tomorrow, but I am gonna go back into eating. I definitely will be having a little sip of my juice. My sister made a smoothie that I'm gonna partake in. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, I'm excited to start working out again, either tomorrow or the day after. And this was cool. I really enjoyed documenting this and being able to share it. And yeah, happy. I'm excited. I can literally feel my body like, yay, water. Water. But you really feel everything like turn back on when you get like some fresh juice in you or something like that. So it's lit. I'm looking at these cashews. I ain't gonna do all of that just yet, I think, but but I am happy. Cheers to me, another fast successfully completed. And cheers to many more of this lifetime. Many more. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Again, comment if there's anything y'all want to talk about, any questions or anything y'all want to say, any experiences y'all want to share. And yeah, peace and love and peace. Mwah.